Lol. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Ara, ara.
Uh,
For free?
for
Yeah, I was gonna
free.
say
I'm
someone has to
I'm
redeem that.
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
The rest of our
Nice.
players doing.
Doing okay.
Thirsty. I'll be
Happy
right
to
back.
be here.
Could tell which thirsty that meant.
Correct.
Well,
Hmm.
session 10. Feathered
And
in. Last session, you guys got a little bit of got into some little trouble, huh? How'd that go for you
No.
guys?
Great fun. I don't know what you mean. We did great.
I mean, Callisto's perfectly fine,
Willer might
so
be
it
a
can't be all
werewolf.
bad.
Willer might be howling soon.
Have a hell of a good time.
The werewolf.
As far as I'm aware, Semi will not be able to make it to this session. That is a-okay. They can watch the VOD to catch up what happened, as Semi will be at the camp today. But last session, you guys were waylaid on your way to Vlaki by a bunch of werewolves. With a message that a certain someone sending his regards. The new residents of Barovia.
Carol.
Yeah.
Yes. And you guys were able to make your way into the city of Vallaki with some coercion and some bargaining before making your way in. And with the direction of going to the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is where we will find ourselves. Minor things. Web.
Are we live right now, by the way?
We are live.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, hi.
Low.
Gives the intro to the session. Wait, are we live? Yes.
I haven't even done my hair yet. Okay.
Such a Kiso moment.
But as you all approach the Blue Water Inn, where I drag you all here, by your feet kicking and screaming.
Joke's on you a minute now. That's not.
Oh boy. As you enter into the tap room, damp cloaks hang from the pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, the narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches alongside one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. On the outside, all the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables bathe the room in dull light. Cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques. Nearly a dozen Valakians sit scattered across the various tables, nursing mugs of wine or bowls of hearty stew. Along the staircase, a colorful dressed man wearing a feathered, wide-brimmed hat gestures wildly at the head of a long table, holding a rapt attention of several patrons sitting there. You can hear a wave of laughter ripple throughout the group, followed by the smatterings of light applause. This is the room.
Wah.
As you can see, yes, there are numerous NPCs here.
Yo.
Match.
Why Madge?
No beefcakes.
Arguable.
Point them out. Point out the beefcakes.
Looking around, you see a large numerous of people. Over on the top north, you see a a very lavished, what appears to be half-elven man with long golden hair, dressed very similar to that of a stereotypical bard. Also at this area, you see two what appear to be noble men. You can tell they appear to be related to one another. Seem to be very eagerly watching. At the bar, you see two rugged men, one balding and with a large beard, the other one a more younger man but with scars across his face. Across the bar, you see the barkeep, a older man with stricken white hair slowly going through his hair and beard, with a scar on one of his eyebrows. Also appears to be one of the barmaids. You could probably siphon out probably his daughter, a young woman, seems to be serving drinks to across the table to what appears to be two fellow siblings, two boys, both adult age, and the one on the northern side seems to be a larger man with a maul on his back, and the one below having a short sword. And yes, Kiso, what do you need?
No, sorry, I'm just clearing my throat. I'm sick.
I'm fucking mute!
Oh, I'll mute. I'll mute.
Or I'll kill you.
All right. Yes. It appears that there are a series of listeners listening to the man to the north and his story of some kind. The two hunters being the ones up here, as based off their bows and such.
I really need to lie down.
I think that'd be for the best.
Do we know
No.
if this is an inn as well as a tavern?
It is both, yes.
It is both. We will requisition some rooms and then just rest for a while.
That sounds like a plan. Any chance you could give me a room? I'm curious to listen to that story over there.
Oh yeah, if you want to be nosy, sure.
I do, to be honest. And sorry, I would go and like take a seat, like over here.
Currently trying to switch the music to not eerie.
Ominous.
Apologies. What ominous? Okay.
Oh yeah, later on after session lane, I have some questions about OBS
Okay.
because I've started using it, and I know you do things, and I'm like, how do they do that?
No worries, no worries.
I
As
need
you
the
all
knowledge.
As you all approach,
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. The barkeep smiles to you all further down. Welcome in, my friends. Please, please, have a seat, have a seat. He kind of points to you all, giving you kind of a sly smile. Weary travelers, adventurers, I can tell, not from here.
Which one's talking?
That'd be the one to the
Old
top.
man.
The older
Oh,
man.
okay, we'll go up here then.
However, as before either of you can say anything, he seems to like, I presume you'll need a room for the night, or rooms more based off the numbers. But before anyone could say anything, the door will open as, well, you can only infer as his wife walks out. As she kind of like lightheartedly points to him. Erwin, are you plotting to rent rooms to guests for free again? Erwin kind of turns her. No, not for free again. No, never. Danica will turn to you all. He already did it once to one traveler, and he's planning to get the whole inn bankrupt. His own generosity. This inn would not last if it wasn't for me keeping the books.
How much is a room?
Just one electrum piece, my friend. Urban, however, will turn back to his wife. After all, why else did I marry you? He gives a cheeky smile. Danica will reply saying, A rare instance of common sense, I'd imagine. Before giving him a peck on the cheek. The tables by the window.
Lucian will look back at Willow and Callisto and be like, I guess it wasn't for love, if it was for her brains instead. Like, clearly joking, but like...
Yeah.
Danica pecks Erwin's cheek with a kiss before saying, the tables by the window are getting hungry. Erwin winks at you all before picking up the tray that she has and exits the bar to go deliver food. At which point I will actually show you guys what they look like.
Oh yeah.
Yeehaw.
As these are some recurring characters for you guys.
Mhm.
Here's
They're some of
Erwin.
my favorite characters. They're cool.
He's cool.
I sadly could not find a good image for Danica by that artist. That like didn't show to her like distressed for whatever reason.
Or
Um,
angry.
Or angry. So this is one. This is actually the same artist who's done a lot of the other characters you guys have seen.
That's an awesome art style.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it's a cool story. I
She's
like
really
it.
pretty.
As Erwin will walk past you all and will go to deliver food to the people to the south. However, Danica will walk over to you all. So, what can I do for you all?
Yes, now that we can actually speak, we would like some rooms. I look back to the ladies. How do we plan to split the rooms? Does anyone want to share, or
I,
I guess
sharing
how
with
many?
anyone.
How many rooms are available? Are you short on rooms?
No,
Just so we know.
it's just the one room who is currently being used. However, something to keep in note is that for a bed for the night, it is 1 elixir piece. Also, if you're looking to have something to eat, we do feed hot beet soup and fresh bread for no additional charge. However, if you wish to have a more different meal, we also do cook wolf steak for another elixir piece. We also do sell wine, being the purple grape mash, number 3, for 1 elixir piece. Or if you prefer, a pint of red dragon crush for 4 elixir pieces.
Okay. Would it be possible to negotiate if I was to help out in the kitchen? I am an expert chef. I will help feed all the guests while we stay. If I could negotiate free meals for my party, it will pay for everything else. But I'm happy to cook non-stop.
I cannot give the ingredients for free, my friend, as due to the recent problems in the city, getting supplies has been harder. In which case, most of the supplies I have to charge no matter what.
I see.
I will say, however, if you wish to assist with cooking, I can make it so that not all the meals are charged, if that makes sense. Note, of course, if your party wishes to have hot beet soup and fresh bread, that is, of course, of no charge with the rooms.
I see. Yes, this is fine. I do not mind to help anyway. But yes, group. How many rooms? Where is the fucking bird?
Still by the door.
At
It's
the
like
mention of
I'm
where's the
lurking in the
fucking bird,
shadows.
you notice Danica, Stefania, the woman who she'll actually introduce as you say this. They all like look at you like eyes peaked.
Yeah, so for fuck's sake, would you stick with the group?
He's chilling.
Here is
I'm just
Stefania.
chilling.
Stefania.
Acting like a fucking
so
weirdo.
Yeah.
She looks like
Pretty.
someone dropped an anvil on her head. She got like that flat top.
Oh my god, how dare you?
Why would you say that?
Her two brothers also seem to have, the attention seems to have been caught as well.
Oh my god.
As they are really introduced as Dag, being the one of the north, and his younger brother Elvic.
He's cool too. I would say this whole time I'm trying to split my attention between what the party's saying and like trying to listen into what the bard's saying.
Lucian, I'm sure we can cut down on the number of rooms needed. I don't mind rooming with some of the other ladies.
Likewise, I can share. Sorry, kind of shouts over.
Okay. In that case, I do not mind sharing with Samael. So 1, 2, 3. 3 rooms and a barn for the bird.
He just needs a
Uh,
perch.
He looks dead serious.
Of course, if you wish to use the barn for someone's room, you could more than welcome. I'd be just ask you to clean up after yourself.
Looks over at Kiso.
I'm more hygienic than I look.
Yeah, sure.
So would that be 5 or 4 rooms? Not 4 rooms. Sorry, we have a room with 4 beds, or we have
Oh.
2 separate rooms with 2 beds each. We do not have any private rooms, I'm afraid, left.
I
That's
see, I
convenient.
see.
The 4
yeah, we have
girls can
with
go
exactly
in.
4 ladies.
I'll be right back. I have to grab something.
Oh, all good.
Oh, dude, we got like a boys' room. Oh, that'd be sweet. We got like a sleepover and play like Super Smash Bros. And shit.
Yeah, I guess we get 2 rooms with 4. Lucian does not want to stay in the same room as Kiso, though. He might take a double room for himself. We'll see.
Please tell me somebody went after Kiso for saying boys' room when there's only 1 boy present right now.
What do you mean?
There's 2.
Never
There's-
mind. I forgore.
Wow.
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 Erasing
Bruh.
Samael's existence.
No, I'm here.
I was gonna say, fucking.
There's 2 boys.
2 boys, yes. There's one. There's
Brain.
2 boys present at the moment. Apologies. Apologies.
Yeah. Okay, so do you?
Revolution.
I was jesting on Zaban. Would you share with Samael?
Of course. Why not?
Okay, we'll take 2 of the double rooms and 1 of the 4 rooms.
Okay, well, that is completely possible. As a heads up, the stairs to the room is on the outside of the inn. It's the access to the. It'll point like behind you, up above, in the rafters.
That's fine.
Merci. Okay. And I'll. How much electrum is that?
So you wanted
A 4
2
bed
doubles,
and
1
2
4.
doubles.
so
Yeah.
I give you total 6 electric.
Okay, I'll pay that. Don't worry. I have a lot of electrum.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
it's
God,
not
because
too
Vivienne
expensive.
has none.
I started with a lot of gold. And I transferred that all over to electrum at the first chance.
Mm.
And that's all from deciding when we were starting out. I was gonna get myself a hand crossbow, and then I decided not to, so I got that money back because they're really expensive. And then we found one in the
Mhm.
mansion, and I was like, yes.
Oh yeah, crossbows are really expensive. I never noticed
Yeah,
that.
especially hand crossbows.
A light crossbow is 25 gold and a heavy crossbow is 50 gold.
Mhm.
Interesting.
If you looted my body, I got a lot of money on me, apparently.
Yeah.
Did you guys wish to talk to them any more, or ask them any questions or whatnot?
Yeah. So, what is going on with those? Do you know about the refugees? Why are they not allowed in?
As far as I know, it's the burgomaster. He agreed that they should not be allowed entry for worry or fear that they are a vampire or werewolf. With the belief that if a werewolf were to get inside the walls, that numerous would die.
I mean, yes, that would make sense, but is there not ways to check?
And they do check, but who's to say one straggler wouldn't get in while a group of people were to come in?
Yeah, if someone who had been infected got in, that would be very bad.
Yes. And the burgomaster is Baron Vargas Valkovich. For you to know.
Thank you. Other than that, any interesting individuals we want to point out here? We might be here for a little while.
He smiles. She will introduce to you the 2 men to your right. So the first man you see there, that is Solazar Solozarovich. so hard to say in that accent.
Yeah.
You see the name, you'll understand why.
Sorry, can you spell that? No, I'm kidding.
Is it Sholdar or Choldar?
Sholdar.
Sholdar. Okay.
Shoulder.
And the other man is Ivengi Grushkin.
Grushkin.
He is drawn very realistically.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to check to make sure there weren't AI.
Almost uncomfortable.
And I saw,
He's
I saw the artist's process, and I was like, "Why do
Yeah,
you draw
no, it's
so
not-
realistic?"
He's kind of like airbrush.
Just their style. Some people do that. It's extremely well textured. I knew an artist that drew like this, and I would watch her and I'd be like, "Oh my god, how?"
She'll then point over to the two individuals sitting at the story table, if you will. Those two are from the Watcher family, Nikolai and Karl II.
They're like
Marmy
douchebags.
Those nerds.
They look like they're local frat boys.
Yeah, they really
They
do.
do.
That's the vibe.
Noble
Clearly,
frat.
you don't own an air fryer.
I bet they
Can I-
kiss. I know
can I
they're related,
query-
but I bet they kiss.
Whoa.
Oh
Wow.
my god. Can I query about these stories that are being told at the table? Can I work out, like, is this bard just slinging random tall tales, or is it like
You seem to be at the cusp
Anything of
end of
interest?
one. Seems to be at the
Okay.
cusp end
Oh.
of a story of a lich in a far off land who seems to, even though he's a cruel man, he does not slay or murder his people or kin. And how even in the land, the far north, those who die and fall to the ground rise back up in only a day's time. And at which point, Danica will introduce upon his, that this man, his name is Vasily.
I like his get up.
he's very silly?
At which point, going back to my notes. Oh. At that point, you'll hear Nikolai whisper loudly, he's about to tell a tale. It's a story. You see Soldazar, the wolf hunter, kind of like turn his chair away from the bar to listen. And after clearing his voice, you hear Vasily begin to speak.
While he does that, could Lucian just order a round of drinks for everyone?
Mhm.
For our group.
Which drinks would you want to order?
Just like some bread.
That's not a drink.
Bread's free.
Bread and water for Willow.
That works. So you have two
Yeah.
drink
Willow isn't
options.
doing so hot. I don't think she
Yeah.
wants to drink.
You have
Yeah, no,
purple
that's fair.
grape mash number 3, or you have red dragon crush wine.
I'll
Red
take a...
dragon crush wine is 4 electrum pieces, and the other one is only 1.
Is it a bottle or a glass?
A pint.
It's a pint of wine?
Yes.
I know wine. Let's go.
If you want,
Jesus.
you can talk to Danica, and she can explain why.
Ran out of wine
Uh,
glasses. Only got pint glasses.
It very well. But either way, I guess we'll just get ales all around.
They actually don't have ale. It's only wine.
Sorry, the other drink that she mentioned, the cheaper one.
The purple grape mash. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
Hey, that's the stuff we were throwing at people.
It was. It is actually. You guys actually still have some with you.
I'll buy a drink for our group who wants one except Kiso, because I don't like you. Sorry.
Also on the note, Vasily, Donica will mention that he arrived the same morning, like earlier today.
Mm.
Am I able to?
Is Callisto drinking? Is Viv drinking? Is Cere drinking?
sorry,
Viv will drink.
So
Okay,
for the
so
great,
Cere.
great
Sorry,
match,
I'm
it's
just
only one
working out how
electron plus
much.
each.
Yeah, I'm working out how much because I'm buying around. It's fine.
Gotcha.
Does Callisto drink?
Not necessarily, no. She did while you guys were at the camp, right?
Mhm.
The Vistani camp, but
Would she like one?
she's
Grape
pondering
juice.
at the moment, but she probably would shake her head after a bit.
Okay. What about Viv?
Viv will, yes.
Okay,
If
so
you
3.
offered one to Cere, she would. If you don't offer her, she would.
She would. He would. Sorry. Yeah, no. He's buying around. So 3
Yeah.
drinks. So 3 election.
At which point, you hear Vasily clear us out. The vampire count Velasco kept his coffin not in a crypt or keep, but in the cellar of an old decrepit inn, which was managed by his servant, Igoron. Poor Count Velasco had a terrible secret. In his ancient age, his scalp was beginning to rot, his hair falling out in large, great clumps and knots. In embarrassment, he commanded Igoron to purchase a beautiful raven black wig, hoping to preserve the handsome younger man he had once been. A handsome man indeed, agreed one of his guests, an elderly, near-blind widow named Olivinka. One particular moonlight night, dear Olivinka kept to herself, spending her days sorting and resorting her late husband's rock collection, which she kept lovingly in her purse. Despite the Count's odd behavior and pale skin, she suspected nothing. Her old vision too blurry to make out the fangs that poked down amidst his teeth. As always, the Count felt an urge to feed upon her, as though her flattering words quelled his interest. He felt a thirst in his fangs all the same. "Igoron," he boomed, "fetch my coat. I'm going hunting." "Yes, sire," Igoron wheezed as he returned. He whimpered, "Best be back before dawn, my lord. I'm cleaning the curtains tonight." "Want you nice and safe in your coffin before sunrise," Count Belasco scoffed. "Fear not, simple Igoron," he boasted. "I know well the hour of my enemy. Not a thing could stir my spirit to linger beneath its dreadful rays." And so the Count departed. He looked in the alleyways and prowled across the rooftops, yet he found not a single morsel to sate his thirst. It was with surprise that the hungry, defeated Count finally looked up to the velvet skies and saw the periwinkle gray of the approaching morning. With a panic, he flew through the streets. 4 blocks away, a streak of orange began to slice across the sky. 3 blocks. 2. The door to the inn slammed shut behind him. "Goodness," Olivenka said, yawning atop the staircase. Have you been out all night?" In the eye blink, the Count's great silhouette towered far above her. "Yes," he growled, "but I have only just found what I've been looking for. Olivenka, I want to suck your blood." Ordinarily, one of the Count Velasco's victims would scream, flee, or faint. Yet he had made one terrible mistake. He had forgotten that Olivenka's cataract-ridden eyes couldn't quite see his fangs. "You disgusting old man!" Olivenka screeched, and whirled 18 years' worth of rare rocks and minerals directly towards his head. There was a terrible thud, and a terrible splintering of wood, and Count Velasco went tumbling down to the floor below. When he opened his eyes, he saw Olivenka staring in horror, not at him, but at his head, his bare head. There, just beneath the eastern window, lay his beloved wig. He dove for it, claws outstretched, and a sliver of sunlight grazed across his skin. There was a sizzle. And just Yeah, there was a sizzle, a hiss, and a burst of smoke and flame. Ovalenka, purse clutched to her chest, watched in awe as Count Belasco succumbed to the morning light, until all that remained was a smoldering heap of ash and charred smoked wig. Poor Ovalenka never quite got over it, Blackie concludes, his eyes winking. After all, it was quite the hair-raising experience.
That's amazing.
Damn it.
Why does this feel like what we did in the shadows?
I was kidding. Yeah, no, don't besmirch what we did in the shadows.
You hear a series of his listeners boo, guffaw, and applaud in all different turns as he bows and then waves to Danica for another round of drinks. As she turns over, walking over to him to serve a drink, you hear the two brothers down below laugh at the story. Yes.
Quite the storyteller.
I've heard better. I think our stories that night were far better. Maybe
Yeah,
less jovial.
Our stories would have like killed this guy.
Probably.
Our stories were rather depressing, as I recall, though.
Yeah, still better.
Yeah, they were better, but
Lucian's gonna go over to the bar.
I thought it was funny. Like, do you get it? Do you not get it? Do you not understand? It's like the hair raising, and it's all about his. It's funny.
It's
so
only
puts her
guys are
head in her
dumb.
hands.
It's only funny because you aren't bald. I feel like that was the moral.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Kiso would be pretty funny if he was bald.
Well,
Looks like a plucked chicken.
If you ask Kiso nicely, they might be willing to let you pluck a little bald spot on their head.
Can I do it?
Lucian is like laughing at the conversation his party's having behind it while he's trying to do.
When I am dead, you are more than welcome. But for now, I would like to keep what hair I have left. Or feather, rather.
They grow back.
Yes, sorry, sir. What can I do for you?
Would you mind if I use your kitchen? I will not use any ingredients without discussing first and paying, of course.
She will nod her head. Of course. My husband has just went back to get more food for your friends. Gesturing towards Willow, who had asked for bread.
Merci beaucoup. And he's gonna go back because he owes Callisto some food. So he's gonna cook something.
Yeah, I'm very hungry. I almost wrestled this big thing.
Lucian will.
Chai's gonna come with you to be your little assistant.
Yes. Yeah.
Yay!
Hell yeah. I'll discuss with the innkeeper about getting some ingredients, specifically like some meats. I'll buy some meats if possible.
For the meats, you just ask for a piece.
Okay. I will pay him because one of Lucian's big things is he's very good at like making a lot out of a little. Because he'll like substitute with like other things. So
You also preface that the meat is wolf meat.
yes, that is fine. My party have eaten rat before, because this is an upgrade.
Okay, never mind.
Prefacing that the reason why it's wolf meat is that that's the only meat that they can procure actually, because the hunters. That's all they can find.
I was
Makes
gonna say,
sense.
can I like religion check to see like if like, because Willow has like the werewolf curse. Does like is there like an interaction with like wolf meat there?
You
Just checking.
certainly can make either an Arcana or religion check.
Okay, just making sure because it's kind of.
I'm not even eating any. I'm eating bread.
I'm just curious
Mm.
because like I don't know, that seems kind of conveniently placed after the werewolf encounter. So Kiso's a little.
I mean, no, it makes sense that that's the only
Like-
meat they
meat
can
around.
get.
Yeah. What if like I get this nat 20? What do I know?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, there's no relation.
Okay.
You're saying it's
well,
not big werewolf.
No, Kiso didn't roll for that. He rolled to see if there was anything that would happen if Willow ate wolf meat. That wasn't what he rolled for.
Or like, but like any like canine related flesh. That's not gonna like cause me to like go.
We're not gonna spawn a prion.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a dog eat dog world out there.
No.
Yeah,
Christ.
doesn't Callisto feel like at least a little bad about that, or like?
Man, this just is rough.
Do you think that like? Do you think that wolf is like the depths of cannibalism that this woman has endured?
No, didn't you like actually eat your like comrades or something?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Dog eat dog world.
Literally.
Unfortunately, nobody else in my order wasn't in about me. That'd be pretty weird.
I presume you guys aren't going to talk to
Keyword
Vasily, though, no?
I think, Cere, weren't you going to?
I wasn't planning. I was just listening.
Go talk to the silly man.
Oh, don't make me do it.
Vivienne will stand up and approach the table.
Sorry would follow her, I guess. So he's like, all right, good. I'm glad you're backing me up.
As like Cere sees her lift up and follow Vivienne, she just points for a second at Vivienne and she just goes, "See, she's braver than you."
I dare you.
So where did you learn that tale from?
Many travels, many ways. I've been on the road for a very long time, my friend. It's just merely me learning things from stories and from other bards.
That must be a wonderful way to live.
Of course. I'm a carnival ringmaster, of course. I travel and meet new people, see new acts, and look for new acts for my circus.
Oh. What carnival do you run? Perhaps we might have heard of it.
Probably not. But, he kind of looks around. You two don't look like you're from here either. I, myself, I'm not exactly sure how I wound up in Barovia, but, got to make the most of it, right?
Much the same.
Well,
I don't know how we got here, but we're here now.
I arrived here this morning and took residence in the inn, a private suite. The good innkeepers have generously let me stay in exchange for tales and good humor.
Always important things to bring in a place that feels dreary yet still is so alive.
Of course, so tell me about yourselves. Who are you and where are you from?
My name is Vivienne, dear. And as you correctly surmised, not originally from around here.
Ah. And please, I must ask, miss, what is this rapier you have with you? What is that?
What is that?
I would assume
The one
me.
person with a rapier.
I don't have a rapier. I have a
Or not a
scythe.
rapier, sorry, a scythe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was like a rapier. I was like, oh, I wouldn't. Yeah, sorry, I would kind of go. Oh, it's related to my job. Back home I helped hunt down undead and evil spirits, and the scythe is a surprisingly good weapon against them.
As the discussion's happening, Arun will walk over to Willow and will give you a loaf of fresh bread.
Thank
It's
you.
still pretty warm.
Yo,
He will very gladly take it.
DM, can I get some of that cheese and veggies as well, please? How much?
Mhm. For the veggies, it'd just be another electrum piece. Cheese is fine.
Okay.
So, you said you know about you're from a carnival? The
Yes.
carnival?
Say again.
Or just a carnival? The carnival or just a carnival?
A carnival, my friend.
Hmm.
Though, I must ask, where have you traveled from recently?
Oh, a rather dangerous house was the latest thing, and then wandering along the roads of, I believe this land's called Barovia, and
Mhm.
we came from a town of Barovia, so
Oh, how was the town?
um, I think it's seen better days, but I think the harshest of times have passed it right now, and it is hopefully going to recover and serve the people that live there well.
I see, I see. Well,
Indeed.
hopefully it gets better soon.
I'm curious. You said you also weren't from here,
No.
right? Whereabout are you from?
Oh, I don't know if you've heard of the place. You might not have been from there. I am from a northern region, the Eastern Vale.
In Eastern Vale.
Indeed, indeed.
I see. Interesting.
VAIL or VALE?
Vale.
Would I know of anywhere like that?
Maybe.
Kind of. Sorry, can I check I would do to try and recall that knowledge?
The only vale that you know, like geographically, that's like actually called a vale is Brindle Vale.
Yeah,
Though
that's it. Brindleville.
you generally don't have never heard anyone call it like the Vale.
Yeah. Would it be like? Would I know it to be like a northern territory, or is it like?
Yes, Brindle Vale is in the north, in the northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Does the
Conveniently.
Yeah, should kind of perk up at that. Oh, sorry, what was that?
out of character, does the Witchlight Carnival exist in your world?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, we kind of perk up and go. Oh, really? That's really funny. I'm also from a vale in the northeast. Have you heard of Brindleville by chance?
No, I've not.
I see. I
Though
must confess, it sounds similar in terms of region, but
I'm sure you have marvelous tales, of course. However, I must away. As he sees it finish his drink, he takes a flourishing bow as he tries to excuse himself. However, Nikolai and Carl boo and urge, like, boo, no, please, Vasily, we've heard one about the stupid count. What about a stupid baron?
It seems they want to give you an encore.
yeah, encore.
At that though, you notice that a series of the tables in the nearby tap room kind of go silent. Many of the patrons eyeing Nikolai and Rictavio nervously at that. From the bar, you hear Soldar rumble, "That's not boy." From behind him, you hear Yevhengi grunt and echo, "That's not." Carl, however, scoffs, "Cowards, a lot of you!" Glancing back at Vasily, "Not a funny bone in your bodies?" Vasily clearing his throat, "Alas, my friends, but the day has been long, and I must retire. Another day, perhaps." Nikolai and Carl kind of groan. Oh, running back to their drinks as Vasily bows with a flourish before ascending the stairs.
Very well,
How much was
Vasily.
some potatoes?
Free.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Sorry.
smile. Well, Vivienne, let's get back to our group, shall we?
It was a pleasure to meet you, Vasily.
He
She'll
will
say before he leaves. Yeah.
He will grab the top brim of his hat and give another bow. You as well, my friend, Vivienne.
Sorry, would have also said goodbye. She was like, farewell, Vasily.
He gives a hand wave as he ascends the stairs.
Vivian will walk over here and in a somewhat quiet tone lean over and ask, "Since we are outsiders to this town, what rules would it be best to follow to avoid unnecessary trouble for your establishment and ourselves?"
She smiles at that. Well, it's best not to be on the wrong side with the Baron. Velkovich is seems almost like kind of like Trying to find her words on what best to say. A stern individual.
I was going to say strong and proud leader.
One can hope. However, it is not necessarily him you need to worry about, but instead his henchman. Izek Strezny, a very strong and could be seen as cruel man.
I will pass that along to my companions. Is there any other words of wisdom you would suggest?
Other than that, sorry, summon IRL. Not really else of note. There is the new festival that is going to be starting soon. That the Baron is having start in 3 days.
And what type of festival would that be?
DM goes to note. Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Well, I will let them know, and thank you.
Well, if you plan on staying here, get used to it. Burgomaster has seen it fit to host a festival once a week. So, speak not ill of it, or fear getting the eye of the gods.
Fair enough. I will let them know to expect weekly festivals if we're staying long term.
Nods her head.
And Vivienne will go back over to let everyone know. Well, it seems we don't want to be on the bad side of the Burgomaster here, but mainly the main issue would be his lieutenants and minions, it seems. And there's a
Interesting.
festival coming up soon that might be... Well, I don't know what to expect, but apparently once a week festivals is the tour de jour here to keep away bad vibes.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So
Yeah,
the festival of
festivals are always pretty fun.
Yeah.
the festival of the Blazing Sun, I believe it was called.
Interesting.
Well, let's hope
DM,
it's-
we forgot again. Where's Irene?
God damn it.
ran away.
Oh shit. We lost her.
Completely
We lost
forgot.
her.
Irina can be in the room with you.
Can I clarify? If
Or,
she
like,
ever gets
share a room
kidnapped,
with you.
we are so screwed because we're never gonna notice.
Yeah.
This is
It
very
just
true.
hit me.
There she is. Haha.
There
She's
she
been here the
is.
entire time.
Oh, hi, Arena.
Oh, hello.
Hello, friends.
We need to stop doing that. Yeah. DM, I wanna teach
Strahd didn't kidnap her, she just got tired of getting left behind.
yeah. I wanna teach Chai how to make fries. It's gonna be the
Oh.
side to the dish I'm working on. So we start baby small. We make fries.
Fries? Like Fritz?
What?
Fritz.
What is a fritz?
A little bit of grammar knowledge for Ari. Fritz is actually the word that we say in French. Fries.
He'd know that then.
Aw.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. He would know.
Oh, you're good.
But
you're
yeah.
good.
Oh, that
Yeah,
explains
wait,
like
wait.
Frita. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
That does make sense. We're going to start with that. Do you know anything about that to start?
You see, he kind of like stands up on his hind legs, bringing one arm across his chest, the other one kind of like thumbing his chin.
Hmm.
I know we gotta cut it up
Mhm.
and we salt
Can I
it.
have,
Uh,
can I roll an
a little.
intelligence check for Chai?
And then we stuff it.
No.
No, we
you,
baste it. We baste it full of cheese.
well, you can make stuffed fries, but this,
And then we
this
cook
is
it
not.
on a
This is
grill.
not what we are doing. It's the burgers, in fact, which I have over there cooking already. They are stuffed with cheese, in fact. That's literally what I was making. But
Yum.
the fries, none. We are going to we want to make a very nice seasoned fries. I was thinking of how you say
Oregano.
what is the no that is
Chai just throwing out terminology they've heard.
Paprika.
none.
Basil.
Cilantro.
These will be things we use on the fries.
Tortellinis.
None.
Mm.
DiGiorno's.
Nothing to do.
Mayo.
Okay. No, I mean, if that is what they want to do,
Well, it's just like, I wonder how Chai's cooking lesson is going.
You hear a scream in the distance. Chai drops
No,
something.
no, no, no. No. We are just going to. We're going to start cutting the potatoes.
Okay.
Okay.
You see Chai picks up a big meat cleaver and starts
Oh
hacking
no,
at
no,
the potatoes.
no. No. I take that from him.
Like
No,
half the size.
cutting the potatoes. This is more of a delicate thing. The way I like to make my frites is with care and love. So we use a smaller knife, and I hand him a regular sized knife.
Wait, so we handle things with care with a knife?
Wait. Every single thing I make with care and with love,
You see
regardless of the utensil.
You see a look of confusion if Chai just looks at their hands.
Why?
I will take a knife and start walking back towards Willow.
Okay, I guess I'm making the fries on my
Oh
own.
no. Oh no.
Oh wait, no wait.
Think about what you just said.
Hold on. I'm just gonna move my token. I'm
Look
just
what I
gonna move my
have!
token
What?
here so I can see.
Willow, look what I have!
A knife. Yeah, why?
He starts running towards you.
Oh no.
This
Can
has
I, like,
become the meme of, what do you have? A knife!
No.
Yeah, except the child wasn't running at full pace towards their mother.
Can I like nab the knife from him very carefully?
Yeah, you can make a dex check.
Oh no.
Oh no, no! I come,
He's too fast.
I'm coming out of the kitchen. I'm like,
Why do you
No.
have a knife, Chai?
Vivienne will try and sleight of hand take that knife away.
Oh, go for it.
Jay, we're love and care towards the food, not the family.
Okay. You were able to disarm it, but you weren't able to get a hold of the knife. Due to the movement and velocity, I need Kiso and Callisto to make me dex saves.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I can be happy with 1 out of 2 of those outcomes.
To be fair, Lucian, you did say everything. Oh, yeah, no, everything with love.
Everything I do, all I do is cook.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so
What shenaniganizing is about to happen?
It's a Kiso.
I hope something quirky doesn't happen.
The Kiso.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as the knife flies up into the air and lands in your thigh.
Ow!
I'm so sorry, Kiso.
No, it's quite all right. He says as he wrenches the knife out of his flesh and hands it back to you uncleaned.
Sorry, would be chuckling away at
Can,
that.
can it have like the gross like stomach rot on it now also?
Mm-hmm.
Because it like
It does.
it's just,
Chai doesn't seem
like,
to understand what's wrong. It's just hugging you, just like giggling.
it's okay, Chai.
Callisto's
I'm so sorry. This is not what I meant.
It's okay. I'm like holding the knife very delicately, and I'm like, I think this may need to be cleaned now.
Kiso is currently bleeding.
nonsense.
Yeah. Take
Yeah,
them there.
Callisto's already undoing some of the bandages off of her other arm, and she's gonna like have to
Vivienne,
try and help
feeling
doctoring
slightly
him.
bad for Kiso, will walk over and go ahead and cast. Give him a pat on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, I was just gonna put some alcohol in it.
Just rub some dirt in it. It's fine.
Sorry, he's just laughing at them from the side. Trying to stifle a laugh more.
Kiso heals 5 hit points.
Nice.
I'll lean down
And we're
to
back to
try.
where we started.
I'll lean down to try.
I appreciate
And
the help.
Listen, I
I'm
meant
sorry, if I'd been a
towards
little more deft, I would
what's
have
a
caught
food?
it.
Eh?
food with everything I do is towards food. So when I said this, I meant I put all my love and care with my knives into cooking food, not
But-
to attacking.
But no, I
I
wasn't
love them.
attacking. No, you said you handle a knife with care with those you love. So does that mean you don't handle things with care with people you love? Lucian?
What a deep topic this little guy is bringing up.
Well, there is no one I love, so
Except for yourself.
That's depressing. Do you have no one
off,
that
gang.
holds you close at night and comforts you? And rubs your back?
I think I'm going to finish the meal alone. You did wonderful.
Oh, okay,
Chai.
Lucian.
He
I pick up Chai. I'm just like,
looks visibly hurt by that. He's gonna.
you did good, bud. Maybe lay off the deep topics though.
I wanna have Callisto walk up to what's her name again? Give me a second. My brain's not
Danica.
working. Danica. Yeah,
Danica.
she's gonna be like, "Can I get one more pint, please?"
Sure. She will get you presumably the pint of grape, not the
Mhm.
4-cost one, right?
Not the 4-cost one.
We're not made of money.
I'm just checking.
And she's gonna take that and head after Lucian over into the kitchen real quick.
At which point, Danica will begin to like start moving plates over where Vasily was serving at. At which point, she looks over at Nikolai and Carl, who begin to cheerfully demand more wine. Danica will say, "Haven't you already had too much to drink, boys?" Nikolai waves away her words. "Nonsense, we've only just begun. 2 pints of wine. To start and keep them coming."
So much wine.
Danica kind of furrows her brow. "Can I start you some purple grape mash? Number 3? Nikolai scoffs. "What do you take us for? Tasteless peasants? Red Dragon Crush. Don't be stingy." Danica sighs, and pouring them the wine. "Does your mother know you're up to this evening?" Carl seems to wait before receiving his pint. Mother's far too busy these days. What if she doesn't know? Can't hurt her. Or us, Nikolai chimes in, elbowing his brother. The two begin laughing, returning to their drinks.
Writes down next to their names, assholes.
Correct.
Mother's too busy to notice them disappearing. Smile.
Maybe she just doesn't care.
That works too.
Callisto would see Lucian return to the fries, and he's finished cutting them, and he will put them in the pan to fry them.
She's gonna saddle up like next to him, and her tail's gonna be wagging a little bit, and occasionally like thwapping him in the thigh. She's
Yes,
gonna hold the
Callisto.
drink in her hands, and she just kind of looks up to him for a minute, and then back down, and then like slowly eases the drink over. Like, hey, do you want some of this?
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, it'd be fine.
Well, let's see.
Listen, he didn't mean anything by that, you know, like.
Oh no, it is nothing. He's just a little guy. He does not
Yeah.
Have
know.
him sitting on the edge of the table with his legs dangling off.
I would never take it personally. And I mean, he's not wrong. There is no one, and that is just the way it is. And maybe one day I will have people I love, but for now, I love my cooking, and that is how I experience my love.
Hey,
Erwin...
that's.
Good, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that Erwin approaches you guys' table and kind of says in a hushed tone, "Apologies, of course, for the two youngsters behind me. Not actually meaning his sons, but the other two."
Your sons haven't been any trouble?
The Watcher's sons.
Oh, no, them.
On more discussion of the Baron as they were just speaking earlier, and of them. Please wait for such discussions for tomorrow morning. Too many, kind of looks side to side. Ears.
I see.
Understandable.
Understandable. Well,
Maybe just
much
gives a
questions
warm
tomorrow.
smile and nods.
His serious demeanor changes too quickly to a uproarious smile. Good, good. I believe the food for you will all be done very quickly, yes. Any more drinks, refresh, or refills, please?
Oh, yeah, could I get another one of the pints of wine, please? The grape mash, is it 3?
Very well, very well.
Mm.
Apologies for the other one. We've been a little short. We're still waiting on another delivery.
Has there been an issue with the deliveries?
Kind of a nervous laugh escapes him. Yes, I'm afraid so. It's actually made by my family. Over with my father. And my oldest son. However, we haven't received our last shipment for some time now.
How strange.
But such discussions can be spoken in the morning. Please, enjoy the night.
Sure, of course.
I hope nothing happened to them while they were trying to make the shipment.
Oh, I'm sure it's maybe just delayed. I don't know too much about brewing, but I know that, supply lines can sometimes be delayed and such if there's bad weather or, she says in a hushed tone, the big wolf thing, maybe that can cause delays. That's like a freak weather event, right?
Well, that's why I said I hope nothing happened.
They might be just being cautious and holding off.
That's fair.
Can I be done with food? Are we on?
At which point, actually, Danica will actually help you bring over the...
Yeah, I made, I wrote it down.
Burgers.
Molten cheese stuffed wolf burgers, with very seasoned fries.
Actually sounds
for
amazing.
my party.
Above table.
Images in the campaign files.
Above table, I do want to clarify, I hate you for making me hungry every single time we play. Because it's so late at night that I cannot justify being hungry.
Yes.
Dude, I'm gonna go get some fucking seasoned fries from across the street. I'll be back.
Let's also help if needed.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I would I could give you your plate. So
At which
thank you.
point, as you guys are coming about, you see the two brothers are horsing around a bit. As one of them has a mask on his face. I need Cere to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh
God,
no.
Sure. Hey, I'm good at these.
Good enough, as you're able to actually catch your plate.
Oh yeah, catch it. Oof. Thank you.
You see one of the younger boys wearing like a wooden clown mask. As he's like pushing his brother, who bumps behind into his mother. At which point, seeing that you're not hurt or injured or anything, she quickly whips around towards her son. Very sharply, though not in an unkind manner, to clarify. Addresses them both. Dag, Elvik, Martekov. That is enough. Why did your father tell you about worrying about those masks around the tap room? You see both boys remove the masks. We're not supposed to do it. And what did
How
I
old are
tell
these
you?
kids?
They're
They
like
appear like
adults.
in their 20s.
Okay, they're being treated like 7-year-olds. But okay.
yeah.
Did your mother not scold you like that, regardless of
Oh,
your
those
age?
fries look
No.
so good.
Oh,
Fuck.
mine still will. Yeah, those fries. Fuck. Yeah.
She continues and says,
Oh yeah, it's the good fries.
Mm.
what did I tell you about running in the tap room? The two roll their eyes, looking amongst each other. We're not supposed to do it. Exactly. Kind of like snaps her fingers, like pointing them towards the kitchen. At the point they will start walking towards the kitchen. She then swiftly then turns towards you all. Apologies for that. No injury, no messes, I hope.
Kids will be kids, huh?
She shakes her head. They never grow up, I swear.
Boys take a little longer to grow up.
But if that is all, the kitchen will be closed for the rest of the night. If you all need any fresh requests for fresh linens or a tub of hot water, please let us know. Be brought to your rooms. Breakfast is served at first light. Feel free to let us know if you need anything.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
You'll nod her head and we'll go to the kitchen where you hear a swift slam of the door.
I just want to say there is also a mini burger and just a couple fries on a smaller plate for Chai.
Aw.
Aww.
Cute.
Chai will look to it, hands outspread, looking up to Lucian with a big old smile before the sounds of a blender sounds out as he just face first into the burger. You know,
sauce sounded like.
it just sounds like a very rapid. You guys have all heard the video of like a baby cat going like. It's like that, but even faster,
Yeah.
and it's just Chai, hands onto the burger, just digging in.
I'd probably kind of finish the burger, and then as I'm kind of just like nibbling away at the chips, the fries, I'd probably I feel like I'm kind of curious to find out more about them, so I kind of see if I can wander over towards the bar. I've still got like the plate of fries, I'm just nibbling away at them. Let's kind of approach over here, and it was a Steph something, I forget. Stefania, that was it. I'll kind of approach and say, has it been a busy night for you then?
Yes, busy as always.
As always, yeah. I kind of wonder, you've been rather quiet, unlike the rest of your family. Is that are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I'm merely wondering where my troublesome younger sister is. That's all.
Oh, your younger sister?
Yes. He raises an eyebrow. Do you know
She-
Muriel?
Could you describe her? Maybe we might have seen her on our travels.
Rash, reckless, full of trouble.
Um,
Whipped with rapier and blade. Side of her hair shaven. Streak of blue hair.
No, I don't think we've seen anyone like that on our journeys. If I do see them, though, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Tell her older sister's waiting patiently. Might I add.
Oh, of course. Sorry, kind of like making a bit of small talk. We'll go, my companion made these fries. They're really nice. You should try one. And she'll like set it on the table as if to say like you should try one.
She gives it like a queried look as you set it on the bar table. That might not have been clean this time.
It's like a plate, right? So it's setting it on the plate. I'm not like setting a fry on the.
I
the
thought you were
table.
saying that you're just setting it on the table,
No,
just like.
no.
And I'm like,
No, I'm
geez,
like setting
not
the plate
eating
on
that.
for it. Yeah, no, I'm like setting the plate on for it.
Okay. Yeah, she'll have one. It's very good. She gestures over towards the elf. Is it by him? Not the elf. Sorry, Lucian.
Yeah, Lucian. I was gonna say, I was like, is he an elf?
The her.
Very much
Probably.
not.
The her probably.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
So we're gonna go. Yes, Lucian over there, the blue man.
Done very well.
He's definitely quite the good chef, I must admit.
So I must ask, why the sudden visit? Is there a drink that you need, or are you just trying to butter me up?
Oh no, not at all. I hadn't heard much from you, and I just wanted to check, make sure you're okay. Everyone else, after all, has been very lively and such, so I was just curious.
She raises an eyebrow. Just because my brothers are boisterous and loud doesn't mean I have to be.
Oh, of course not. You know, color is an instinct of mine.
Very well.
But never mind. Anyways, I shall bid you adieu and thank you.
Red.
Sorry, we'll pick up her plate.
I'm actually going to break here. Everybody can, bio break. You need to get food for those that are hungry. As I know I am.
Valid.
Guess we'll be back in just a bit.
Okay. Cere trying to explain that she feels kindred spirits with the quiet loner types, being a quiet edgelord,
That's fair.
but doesn't know how to quite word that. So just like, I just want to check in on you.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, fuck you, Ari, for making me so hungry. Damn you.
That's
It
my
is-
character.
It is 1 a.m. I don't need to eat right now, but I desperately want to.
Your little snack.
Yeah, but I don't want to have a snack at 1 a.m. I am having a snack. I have crisps here now. But yes.
I'm on a diet, so I'm looking for something cheap and low calorie.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
To be fair, I haven't eaten that much today, so I still have a lot of calories that I can use.
I've taken to a lot of like protein snacks and stuff because they're like surprisingly low in calorie for how filling they are.
Good shout.
That's what I do mostly. It's nice.
Mm.
I also realized the irony in calling myself a quiet edgelord. Meanwhile, Cere has not really been that quiet.
In her heart, that's what she feels she is.
Well, I feel like Cere would like often be quiet. Just like the times you hear me talk is the only time Cere's probably ever speaking. Like people might talk at night around the campfire, and Cere would just be like sitting there, just looming, looming ominously.
They're just sitting there, Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Pretty much.
I want to do a thing when Lynn comes back.
You're gonna do a ding.
I'm gonna do a thing
Do the
that I
thing.
have not done before.
You're gonna make tea?
No.
No,
I've
I'm
made
kidding. I'm
tea
kidding.
before.
Yeah, they've
Willow
I've
made
made tea
tea.
before.
Yeah, no, you have. I know. Is
I'm
no,
gonna
I was doing a different type of tea.
I'm gonna send Ismark a message
Oh shit.
to let him know that we're safe and we're at Valaki.
Hey, we made it into Valaki. Bad news, no one else did.
Bad news, we keep forgetting that your sister exists.
Bad news, we lost your sister. Oh no, wait, we found her.
It's insane that we keep doing that.
Full disclosure, I am fully expecting there to be a time where Sang's gonna have her be kidnapped, and we're
Yeah.
not going to
Oh,
notice
most
for like 2
definitely.
sessions. And then we'll be like, wait, where's Irina? And I'm just like, oh.
Who?
Funny you ask.
100% expecting that. I'm absolutely expecting it.
We are bad people.
Look, we were just the wrong people for that job.
Yeah.
No, we're helping. I don't know how we're helping, but we're helping.
We're definitely helping, but I don't know.
We
Like,
did it,
helping...
Patrick. We saved the city.
He was really hoping we were
No,
gonna help
Patrick,
on like
that's Frostmourne.
Oh god. We were gonna help at least like a 6 or 7 out of 10. We're instead helping like a 0.1. Sure, we are still helping, but I don't know if it's as good as what we need.
Excuse.
I don't think she would have gotten here alive without us. It's very dangerous on the way.
To be fair, we barely got here alive.
I
I don't know what you're talking
Now
about. Some
we're
of us got
fine.
here unscathed.
Yeah, maybe
have never taken damage in my
Vivienne's-
life.
Vivienne's perfectly fine. Lucian's perfectly fine. Callisto's perfectly fine.
Supports.
Arena hasn't been touched. Like, we're fine. I don't know what you're talking about. The rest of it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Cere is technically perfectly fine. I have more than my max HP right now. But the problem is I am probably, in character, getting rather exhausted. Because I'm out of hit dice.
Willow is infected and has a chop taken out of her stomach.
You know, it's where Willow actually.
Where Willow?
No one ever asked how Willow though.
Oh my god.
Let's ask her
Or
where
why
Willow.
Willow.
Die.
Willow.
But we ask where Irina sometimes. It's quite rare though.
Sometimes.
More than we ask, where Irina?
But you can tell Sang's back and nomming because you can just see his
Yum yum yum.
they're just num num num.
What are you eating? Are you eating frites?
What?
Beats.
Frites. Frites.
Can you say
Oh.
feats?
That's what I heard
Yeah.
initially, and I was very
Feet.
confused. As fuck.
No,
Oh.
frites.
I'll be
Me too.
real. I'd kill for some feet right now.
God damn it.
Hey, yo,
Like-
we're still on stream.
Hey,
Like
yo.
Chicken feet. Chicken
Like
feet.
chicken feet?
Jesus
Yeah, what the
Christ.
fuck is wrong with y'all, dude? I fucking
excuse me?
swear.
This tag says loot some.
Y'all are fucked up. I was saying chicken feet.
Elude
Okay,
some,
chicken
but not like loot always.
Pig's feet is also good.
Damn it.
Only lewd sometimes.
Only sands.
Perish.
Can't with that.
Anywho. Did everybody take their break?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
taking their break still?
No.
No.
Well-
I can continue.
Or well, is
Yeah.
Fish here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fish never left.
I think we're good.
Oh. Yeah, DM.
Hmm.
I would like to do a little thingy. So while everyone's just kind of like eating and talking, Willow is gonna be like writing out a letter. Basically to kind of summarize it, to send to Ismark to just let him know that Irina's safe. We made it to Valaki, and so far, things are well. Completely leaving out that Strahd kind of met us on our way, but it's fine. But
I feel like
I
that's
would
an
like.
important
right?
thing to say.
Wait, what?
He doesn't even know
To-
about that, right?
And then
I
what
said,
did you say?
I feel like that's an important thing to say. No.
Maybe.
No, it would
maybe,
just worry
maybe.
him. It's not. I mean, nothing happened.
Yeah. I'll just say we had some rough encounters along the way, but overall we're safe. But after she's finished writing that, she will then be casting Sacred Messenger, and a white luminescent raven will coalesce in front of her, and
Well-
she'll kind of put the little parchment in the little like messenger carrier thingy, and send it on its way.
We'll set flight.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, huh? Did a good job, huh?
Heck yeah.
Just so that he has some relief, knowing that his sister is safe. And that could be one thing that isn't stressing him, considering he's taking care of an entire town.
Mhm.
I think he's already pretty stressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Otherwise, does everybody retire back upstairs for the night?
Yep.
We have to go outside for that.
Kind of. This wasn't a streamed game. I just, I'd have things set up so you guys could just manually teleport. But
No, you're fine.
this is a streamed game, and that breaks the camera. So instead, what I'll do yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to like lasso everybody together because everybody started moving. On the
Oh,
I just try
My
to keep up with
bad.
the rest of them.
We're role playing.
yeah, but that's why I do it manually.
Yeah.
and we can bunch up on the stairs.
It's
Yeah,
already
if you
too
want-
late.
Got
I
left
have
behind.
almost
Like-
everybody placed.
If ever you want us to group up, just literally tell us. Like, we can do that. It's okay.
Feel like squad assemble.
The time has passed.
Alright, I'll group up. I'll group up with Callisto.
Why are
There
you
we go.
going in front of me? That's not fair.
Snooze, you lose.
She's gonna grab Cere's hood and like pull her back so
Hey,
that
hey.
she can get around.
You say like
Where are
Cere
we?
immediately just like grabs the hood to try and keep it up.
It's enough for her to get by.
God damn it! Get off the hood.
Oh, you meant to see something? It's pitch black. Oh, there we are.
You snooze, you lose, she says, turning around and doing like the little like finger wiggle at her face.
I'm gonna like playfully give her like a slap in the ear, just like lightly in the ear.
Hey, ow!
Like
They're sensitive, huh?
Hey, God,
Hmm.
you did it again.
What they do?
Did what again?
I'm
Someone
not
was
worried.
about to
missing.
say.
We have people who are very.
Oh,
Oh, let us start walking already before I start placing things.
Okay.
I'm doing multiple things. I'm trying to also eat at the same time. So
I getcha.
valid, valid.
we have two ADHD children leading the way.
Hey, there's only one of them are ADHD.
Hello.
My point still stands.
I'm only ADHD a character.
My point being, slow your goddamn roll.
All I did was slap the dog in the ear lightly.
Slow your roll, or I will start using the pause a lot more.
Oh no!
The what?
Pause, which means we
Pause.
can't move.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean?
Your
He's gonna break
legs
out
are
the paws?
restricted. But there you guys go. Yeah, should be able to see and whatnot.
Are we okay to move now?
Yes, now you can because your
Thank you,
your
God.
Thanks,
your,
God.
your escort is now here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a room with 2 beds.
2-bedroom.
Can we just spend the next 10 days here, please?
There's a room with 2 beds.
Honestly, it is kind of the plan to have like a long rest. So
And here's the room with 4 beds.
Ah, lovely. I call dibs on the back one. Sorry, runs on over. Just like dives over one of the beds.
Willow will just flop onto the nearest one.
I'll say to it's Illusion will say to Irina, do you mind sharing with me? I
You
don't
can
know if you
share
got your own room.
You can share one.
Okay. All good then.
The northern one, the southern one.
We'll go here. I just really did not want to share with the bird.
That is fair.
What do you mean that's fair?
You can't hear them.
He pokes his head in through the fucking door.
Irina's gonna
Slams his
fucking
head through
cut
the
his
wall.
hand off then.
Yeah, you haven't exactly been subtle with your methods, so she knows what you are.
I'm just a little guy.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, everybody just
Keeper's
left
time.
Kiso out.
He can go to his own room!
Is this mine? This one?
It's a double room somewhere.
This one?
On
No.
that one.
This one?
No.
Fire the arrows at him. He opened the girl's door. Fire the arrows at him.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, how do I get over there? Is this... Oh, this is not a wall?
The railing.
I think you have to go around the other side.
Yeah, they go around the other side.
The other sides aren't bedrooms either.
Then where am
where's his
I?
bedroom?
His bedroom is with the 4 at the south.
No.
This?
Wait, he's not with us.
No. We got 2 doubles
Yeah,
and a
2
4 and a.
doubles.
Yeah.
Oh, then that would have been the one to the north then.
It's me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that's the first one I went into.
I
Yeah,
thought you guys
he's
only got
sharing with
one double.
Samael. No, we got 2 doubles for.
Okay.
He's sharing a room with the bird.
What the fuck, dude?
Like Samael's here, he doesn't get to choose.
Where's Samuel? He's gonna be so mad.
Nah,
How
he'd be
dare
alright.
you? How dare you?
He's
Sam
chill.
is
He'll be
chilling.
fine.
Yeah,
He's
nah,
chilling.
he's chill.
I won't scare him too bad.
He wakes up to see Mr. Yeast Part 2 trying to do a high five to him. But it's just the hand.
I've also reset the camera real quick.
Heck yeah.
There we go. How to
I'd like
fix it
to
for chat.
ominously stare out the window and see if there's anything exciting out there.
Nope, nothing.
I'll
Passerby
occasionally
from the
look
street, like, sees Cere's shadow. Just
It's
at the
Cere.
window.
Imagine just like Cere and her just like next, just like looking behind her shoulder, just the most horrifying visage for someone to look up and see.
I guess Willow will kind of like check on her wounds. How
Yeah.
bad do they look?
Pretty bad.
Callisto
How
was
you
also
feeling?
going to, like, after doffing all of her gear and setting it over at her bed, was going to come over and help check on them.
Oh, thank
Because
you.
she had to wrap them kind of in a hurry.
Yeah.
Keep having to reset.
Does it look like she's less than full hit points?
Oh, I am No, I'm good. I'm good on hit points because I think someone healed me.
Mhm.
But like physically wise, I am
Yeah,
The
so
wound never
hot.
heals or something, isn't it?
the werewolf wound will not heal.
Willow, do you mind if I mess with your bandages some more? I gotta make sure these are like properly done now that we're not, at risk of
Yes.
dying.
She's gonna just lay down and be like, feel free.
All right. And she's gonna unwrap everything that she wrapped, and probably change out some the linens for some fresh ones in her bag. And she's gonna look for a second in her bag, and then she's gonna look back at Willow, and she's just gonna be like, "All right, here we are. Okay." And she takes out a length of rope and she wraps it in some of the linen and she offers it to Willow real quick. She's like, "Can you do me a favor and like put that in your mouth, please?"
Oh boy. Yeah, she does.
All right, and with that, she procures her bottle of purple grape smash number 3
Oh boy.
that she still has in her
no.
bag. She's
Will
like,
that even
"Okay,
do anything?
I'm gonna listen. I can't help with the other things that we have to worry about with this, but it should at least prevent, more typical infections, and I think that's more important right now."
Do what you feel is best.
So
Trust
sad
me,
I'm not there because I would tell you
like,
that.
this is
Not
not-
what. It's
Wine is not the best one to use for this.
It's
No,
yeah.
I was gonna say,
distilled
I'm like, will that even
wine.
do anything?
It's distilled wine.
It does not matter. Wine is a bad choice.
It's okay. She's helping. It's okay.
Yeah,
No,
to be
it's
fair, there's
fine.
worse choices.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, but it's definitely going to cause potential
Some
issues.
kind of infection.
Well, it's less the infection, more that it can get
No, it's fine. Yeah, so she's gonna go through and she's gonna pour that on. But it's fine.
Wait, don't we have like a med kit or something? Who has the med kits? Not med kits, but like the
I wish we had a med kit.
We could
Dang.
also
Healer's
scrap
kit.
this because I have to head
healer's
out and
kit.
check on something
Yeah.
real quick. Somebody just called for me.
Oh, you're fine.
I'll be right back.
We do have
it
here. I have a healer's kit.
Lucian and
Oh, you
Kiso,
have it, okay.
the two
Yeah.
people who are not in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, if I recall, wine would work, but it's gonna really fucking sting, and it will not. The stinging will not go away for quite a while.
That's okay.
Well, Callisto just had to step away, so
Yeah.
we'll substitute that and say Vivienne does come over and just she helps take a look, and then she's gonna burn a magical
No.
healing of cure
Oh.
wounds to just prevent infection and other stuff, even if it doesn't
Mm.
necessarily cure the issue. It should still provide some
Mm.
soothing of it.
You said burn, and I started to get really worried. I was like, we're
Well-
past that stage. We're past that stage.
As Vivienne's using the healing touch on you, you get a sense that there is something otherworldly about it. There's small hints of maybe your favorite scent that you grew up around with. Be it something like lavender or cinnamon
Mhm.
that comes along with the flow of the magic.
It is very comforting.
Yes. And then probably something else that's noticed if you're focused at all on Vivienne is you probably remember when you first saw her hair was pretty much a yellowish blonde, and it has slowly been taking on a more grayish overcast tone the longer that the group has been here in Barovia.
Gotcha.
Are you getting older?
Every day.
Oh, I mean, that's true, actually. So he's going to move to this window to glance at this one.
But
She'll
she
just
will
not really
offer to
comment on it.
hold Willa's hand and just act in a very matronly, motherly fashion towards her. Just providing her with that warm smile and just, it'll get better. We have time to relax here and hopefully recover for everyone.
I'll just say I don't look forward to the full moon.
Yes, hopefully we can find something for that.
If anything, tie me to a tree.
I have the rope.
I have the tree.
Preferably outside of the town, though. I don't think they'll take too kindly to.
Yes, they seem to have rather harsh leash laws here.
Christ.
I will, if I get lucky enough and see the raven again, I will see if it can provide us with a good idea of where to tie you up. At least keep you safe from harming others. You don't seem like the type of person that wants to hurt another against your will.
Absolutely not. I would rather everyone stay safe.
Well, I promise to do my best to make it so you can keep that promise, or that desire.
I think Willow will probably, after, being treated and such, will just, be the first to fall asleep.
Yeah, Vivienne will help tuck her in.
She be having a rough day. And Chai will probably curl up with her.
Oh yeah.
Vivienne will look down at Chai and go, do take care of her. She's going to need you in these coming days.
I always do.
I know, but it makes me feel better to ask. So, can you do that for me, Chai?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Chai just confused, what do you mean? I do.
Vivienne knows, but she just feels better asking.
Would I be able to ask next if they could keep watch of the hallway?
Yeah.
But just kind of, try and kind of mention to them, just try and be a little bit more sneaky. After all, we don't want to get seen. Thank you, Nex. And that way we can make sure we're safe. I'm skulking over there.
I accidentally thought the stream was the map and I tried to move.
I've done that before, to be fair.
I've done that too many
Not
times.
this time. Not this time. Thankfully.
Are you seeing anything out there, Cere, or no?
Nothing yet, but I don't know. You ever get those nights where you just have that urge to stare out at the night?
More than I'd like to admit.
Aye.
Look longingly and wistfully at the moon.
Well, maybe you will, but I'm not really interested in the moon.
I said that out of character. Willow's sleeping.
I will still respond to you because it was a good jab.
So, what are you feeling then, if I may ask? What do you think's out there trying to torment you or encourage you to look such ways?
Well, I'll be honest with you. If I'm being blunt, a little bit of anxiety. I think our most recent encounter affected me more than I'm willing to admit. Sure, others got more physical wounds. Willow was a case point, but I definitely felt something different. A change in that fight.
Wounds come in all shapes and sizes, dear.
Yeah, but that was the first... that felt like the first time that we were... vulnerable. There was no running from that. We got lucky. Those things ran away on their own volition. If they hadn't, we were running low on silver. It was only a matter of time. And it was so close. Way closer than it needed to be.
Mortality is a very scary prospect.
Oh, no, it isn't. But in that moment, we've managed to sail through everything else. Even when we fought Walter, it was a challenge, but I still felt confident in us. I still felt like we had it. You know? But that fight was something else.
But
and I guess
we did survive.
Yeah, I guess I just look at it and go, if that was enough to scare us, then are we truly just not to sound ridiculous, but it almost sounds like we're marching towards our death.
Mods, kill that guy.
I came up with that and then went, oh, no, I can't say that. It's too close to the thing. And I went, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Was this some kind of death march?
So that's,
what do you think? It's so kind of death march?
That's it. He just has some kind of curse of Strahd, is what you're saying.
Well, I can understand that being a concern for sure. But I also would say that feeling that fear is only natural. And if you want to be brave, which you may not, that is always the courage of those who keep going.
My people are taught not to fear death. Death is not something we should be afraid of, and yet in that last fight, I think that was the first time I felt that fear of dying. And even then, I think what's worse is I wasn't just fearing for my own. I worry I'm beginning to feel attached. I worried for me, I worried for Samuel, I worried for... Hell, I worried for Kiso. And that was shocking.
And you're afraid those attachments will make you weaker, or?
Oh, no, good heavens, no. It's just not something I've encountered before.
Because I'll be honest, I think if anything, caring about people in such a fashion might make you stronger in the end.
But I shouldn't fear their deaths. After all, that's just another step in the cycle. We're all destined to meet the Harvester after all, and it's not something we should be afraid of or ashamed of. Yeah. I don't know. My connection feels dim here. It makes me worry that perhaps if we were to die here, the Grim Harvester might not be able to reach us or something. It's just silly. It can't be, but I worry about that.
It's not that silly of a fear, if I'm being honest. It's natural to some extent. It's part of just being mortal. You'd be amazed the things you learn to fear as days go by. I know there are easily things I fear in my life that I don't know if I'll ever get them back, but it won't stop me from pressing forward.
Well, we can do. No, anyways. It's enough staring at the darkness. I really should probably hit the hay. Sleep well.
You as well, dear.
Sorry, I would head to bed.
And Vivienne will make sure to put Callisto to bed too.
Did
What?
Lynn be
No.
away or something?
Oh, I'm here.
No.
Okay.
Lynn
I
has
was
changed to
just-
the watching vibes.
Yeah, I'm just
But-
watching. I'm just
RP
listening.
moments.
But I don't want to go to bed. Also,
Yes.
hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
But it is probably a good idea to get some rest.
I'll get to rest in time.
You should rest. Sorry, says falling asleep.
I exited the room and I saw Nex.
Oh, hello there.
Startled.
Looks up to you. You see,
Oh,
he's
hi,
kinda
Mark.
he's in like this shadow, like a murky pool. He looks up to you.
This cannot be a good existence for you.
It shakes its head no.
Why don't you leave? Or just, I don't know, do something you want to do.
You see a hand reaches up to around its neck, and you see a crimson chain and shackle wrapped around its neck, and it just tugs at it.
Oh. Did Cere do that to you?
Shakes its head no.
Oh. Then,
For reference,
sorry.
it can't talk to you,
yeah.
but it will just look up to you.
I didn't realize he could only talk to me. Oh, it's tragic.
Yeah, you're the one that's
Your
bound to it.
terrible existence.
Telepathy.
It's like, wait, you telling me I've been talking to myself this whole time?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow,
It's
no
a
wonder they think I'm crazy.
tragic existence. I am sorry. I just want to knock on the door a little. Is that okay?
He just watches.
Okay, I'm just going to reach around and knock on the door.
Get your guard dog.
Oh, you're knocking on the door with the rest of us in here?
Yeah, this door.
So he was probably
Let's
like
all
just
open it.
drifting asleep, so we'd kind of roll over.
Yeah.
It was a quiet knock. Oh,
Hey.
exactly who I wanted to see. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Just over here, if it's okay.
Alright. Hey.
I just wanted to clear some things up. It was very awkward at dinner. It got a bit messy, but I do appreciate that you checked in on me. But I just want you to know I am absolutely fine. And there is no trauma there.
Totally
it's a
not.
little, it's a little, I mean, yeah, you didn't have to reaffirm that to me. Like, I'll take your word on it, you know?
It was just playing in my head a little. I felt like I did not make it clear enough. With all of the chaos and the bird getting stabbed.
Yeah, that was a bit of a distraction of our conversation, huh? But
I would have laughed if not for Chai's next comment. But it is fine. Again,
yeah,
I do appreciate that you have been very, very kind to me.
yeah, no, like, and you know, like, I'm here, you know, and we're all here, obviously, but I don't know. We've been seeming to get along a bit, and I just wanted to let you know, like, because I know that, like, last that was like, and then having all this happen on top of it, and all of us are really stressed, and like, you know, you've been taking care of everybody, but you know, it's how do I say this? It's hard to keep others from drowning when you're under the water yourself, you know? I guess that's a bad allegory with, like, you know, fish person
No,
can breathe and everything, but
No, it is.
God, oh no.
No, I understand. It is okay.
Yeah.
It was difficult at first because I honestly did not know if I was going to mentally handle cooking for this group. A role I naturally took. I love this role, but I was not sure that people even liked my food at the beginning. So the recent developments with Vivienne has been very vocal, and I appreciate it. If my food is not making people happy, sure, it can fill your stomachs, and that is good, but what is the point otherwise? At least for me. Cooking is my everything, and if I'm not good at it, then Cere is no good for me, and I should probably rethink everything, no?
I don't think it's that cut and dry.
It is for me. I gave up everything to
I mean, it's,
put my heart
but it's
into
also,
cooking.
you know, like, an art thingy, you know? Like, isn't art supposed to be objective? Like, subjective? What's the word? It means, like the people can find it different, because of their different... yeah. Mhm.
Yes, I get that, and I do understand not everyone is going to like the same food, which is why I try to make things everyone can enjoy or cater to those who need it. I try to make your food a little more textured because I understand that is what you like. I make the food smaller for Chai because he is very small, but I just don't know the others very well.
Yeah, I mean, there's always room to figure that out, but like, I'd like to think that if you'd, I don't know, like maybe enjoy the act of it more than like the outcome necessarily. You know, like, Isn't
No,
that how
don't-
most artists are?
Don't get me wrong. I am happiest when I am in my kitchen, with the prospect of the joy and the smiles that might come from people eating my food.
And
But
it shouldn't be as dependent on other people validating you. I mean, like, sure, it's nice. Like, yeah, and it is nice. Everybody here loves it, from what I understand. And we all appreciate you, but, you know.
well, sorry.
You do good. And she, like, reaches forward and, like, taps him on the shoulder.
Well, thank you. But it is not so simple from where I stand.
Yeah, we'll learn one way or the other. After all, like, I think this little experiment, you know, this grand clusterfuck, if you will, has started to teach me that maybe, like, having a destination in mind isn't bad, but, you know, it's about the process, because sometimes you're just a little aimless.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, did give me things to think about. I would like to have people I loved like that one day. I thought I did once, but no.
No?
People that love you would never treat me the way that my family did. So I learned that is not love. So I am not unaware of the joys love can bring. I mean, you and Cere are very close. It is sweet. I do not understand, Cere.
What do you mean? I mean, like, yeah, we're, like, close friends. Like, we've been together for a while, and, you know, there's, like, a bit of, like, I do care about her, like, a lot, but we're not, like, necessarily, and she's gonna...
No, I was not
You're gonna see her
insinuating.
ears, like, perk, and then kind of, like, fold out to the sides a bit.
I was not insinuating. Also, I think I hit a nerve.
No, it's fine, really. No, I get you. You'll find that person, I'm sure. I mean, like,
Then they were roommates.
it's not like you're unattractive or anything, and you have a great character about you, you know? Like, yeah. I think you'll find somebody.
Hold on, I have to see if they're out in the hallway. Has Vivienne heard any of this?
Doors
The 18?
closed, but
You hear
It
bits and
don't
pieces.
stop.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I really wish we were level 7 purely so that I could use the thing that I can do.
Y'all are dirty rumor mongers and gossipers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
Like,
You don't know what Vivienne's gonna do with what bits and pieces she heard.
I feel like mostly because they are talking quiet and they are about, like, 15, 20 feet away, you'd hear, like, laughing occasionally and a lot of, like, no, like...
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not enough
Vivienne's
to-
not like trying hard to listen. She's just passively.
Mhm.
You don't hear like a massive amounts. You hear like they said, bits and pieces, little tiny bits. Not anything major.
No, but like no, like I think there's a lot with, like, and she just kind of like gestures like up and down in your general direction, like she's outlining your form. And it's just like there's a lot here, like for somebody to appreciate, I think. So I don't think it's like,
Wait, were you
Yeah.
calling him fat there?
no.
You said there's a lot of him to appreciate. Oh, okay.
No, there's like a lot of like draw to his person, Like there's a lot of facets of him.
He's just
All that
as
and a bag of chips.
He's just
Yeah.
chuckling, and like eventually he'll just like, if there is one thing I know, coming from a culture of beauty, I know I am beautiful.
I
But
didn't mean necessarily
It
like.
is not everything.
Listen, I meant more than that. Like your great personality.
a lot of people would disagree.
Well, I think a lot of people are intimidated, if anything. And that's not always a bad thing, you know? It just means you're very,
I don't think I'm intimidating.
I mean...
He seems very confused about that.
Who would say such hurtful things to me?
No, it's not like
Listen, you're
hurtful, he's
very-
just confused. He's like, intimidating?
I mean, you know, like, you have confidence and a lot of, like I said, presence. And that people can find that intimidating.
Huh.
It's
I
not a bad
suppose that-
thing, though.
I suppose that does make sense.
Mm-hmm. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that are drawn to that, too. So, you know.
Yeah, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Thank you for, you know, like, checking in and everything.
Oh, good. Although,
Mm.
I do have one question.
What's up?
Do you have feelings for Cere? Is this purely on what you
Good night.
Your reaction earlier? Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Callisto.
Have a good night. Get some good rest.
You too. Good night, Nex.
Nex looks up to you, back down the hall.
Kind of smirks to himself as he goes to bed. Oh, that dog has a crush.
Or you just caught her off guard with that question.
Hey,
I feel like we caught her
it
off
was the
guard.
way she reacted to the previous comment, because he meant purely that they just cared a lot for each other.
Mm,
And then she insinuated. And he's like, And
Delicious
if-
drama found.
No, he thinks it's
Poor
cute.
dog.
He thinks it's cute. He's
The
not going to
poor
do anything
dog.
with it.
Like
She's
how
kind of slump back down in her seat in the corner and just kind of look out the window and just deflate for a minute.
I like how of all people as well, it actually worked quite well because when Callisto was telling Lucian like, yeah, some people find you. Unironically, Cere probably like that's why Cere's kind of a little bit not bitchy towards Lucian, but you know what I mean. Like that's why Cere's kind of guarded against him. It's because Cere's probably a little intimidated.
Hmm.
So it's quite funny.
Can't tell why. I'm lovely.
There's definitely
I'm such a
she's not
sweet
scared of
individual.
you. Yeah, there's a difference between like being intimidated and being scared. Like, she's not scared of him, but
Out of curiosity, Kiso, what are you doing out at night?
harvesting organs or something. I don't fucking know whatever the fuck he does.
I just wanted some fresh air. What's it to you?
I'm the DM.
He's God. He makes things. They make things happen.
If he comes near our room, Nex has instructions to stab him.
Duly noted. Out of curiosity, Kiso, you're looking out over the railing, the night air. I need you to make me a saving throw,
Oh no.
Oh, fuck!
as you are not in the safe confines of the building.
Uh-oh.
What kind of saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Double check on it for you.
Is it okay if I move my token just so I can see? the
I
stream?
also would like to have, if this is enough time has passed, I would have liked to have rolled for health from a.
That is not enough time.
No.
I'm going.
I just want to see where he is.
Is it Lynn?
For a long rest?
Oh, he's outside.
No, for short rest. Sorry.
You'd have enough for like one hit die.
Sure.
Remember, he's not in the safe confines for a house, remember? He's not in the safe confines of a building.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was outside.
He went outside at night.
Oh no.
Am I gonna get killed by a creeper?
Yeah, man.
You for that comment, you are.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What is it? What kind of saving throw? Sorry.
Double check.
Just a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Death saving throw.
Yet.
No, I need to make me a wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
Oh. This shit got me acting unwise.
Certified unwise.
Oh, I'm actually unwise as hell.
Oh no.
Just kidding, I'm
Oh,
so
Okay.
wise.
Look at this man.
Hey, +2 is not
In
too
the
unwise.
darkness, your eyes make contact to glowing red eyes. However,
Oh no.
taking notice that whatever was just attempted failed. Red eyes disappear.
Where were they?
You can't tell. You cannot see in the dark.
Well, I saw the red eyes.
Yeah, and then they stopped glowing.
Yeah, but where did I see them?
Straight ahead.
In the darkness.
In the darkness. You can't tell distance, Mel. You don't have
Did
dark
they
vision.
like? Did they look like they were attached to a physical being, or more like summoned incorporeally?
Shrug. You cannot tell. This is the downside of not having dark vision. You cannot tell.
I fucking hate this stupid shithole. I wish I was home. Kiso says out loud as he walks in back into his fucking room and shuts the door.
Same,
You know,
brother, same.
fair.
Alright. And before we end session, I know.
No.
Wah.
We'll end session with a little bit of a dream.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Okay, dreamscape
man.
stuff. Huh?
Wait, why is session so short?
Just because I gotta get prep. I don't have enough prep for the rest of the session. That's all.
Satch.
I'd warned preface this earlier.
It's okay. We got a lot of good RP out of it.
Yeah, this is a good RP.
But Willow,
Oh boy.
go to sleep. You are beset by, well, him as the prior nights have been, or last prior night. Large text box.
Apologies.
Pull my fully for this. Okay. You find the pain in your stomach gnawing at you, growing more and you toss and turn in your sleep. In your dream, you find yourself in an open courtyard. A woodland courtyard, one would say. However, unlike your prior dream, you're not alone. Beside you, you see a friend. You see Samael.
Oh.
Though both of you are not dressed in your normal garb, can't fully. I swear to God, Kiso. Move the camera back over to Willow. Two are discussing a series of topics. The memories of what topic it is seems to pass behind. Notice around you, similar to prior night, people in ball gowns. But
I was just gonna ask, like, what clothes are they wearing? Like, are they wearing like ball attire?
you are wearing your ball attire once more.
Okay.
However, this time,
Weird.
Samael is wearing a refined suit for a man of this era. He seems to be speaking, though you cannot hear fully or understand what he is saying. Not that you're deaf.
Mhm.
You
It's just kind of like muffled.
not necessarily. You hear sound, you just can't remember what it means.
Mm.
As Fox, he seems to be showing you something. A picture. A locket. But you don't understand who the person next, what's going on. He raises the locket up to the sky. Only when he raises it to the sky do you notice full moon.
Ah.
Feel you're struggling into your breathing begin to struggle rather. Feel your stomach churn and twist. Something's not. Something's foul. You try to speak, to warn Samael something's wrong. See him turn to you and smile, aware of anything. You look down at your hand as your nails grow sharper, jagged. A horrid twisting feeling in your stomach. Vile, vitriol. Almost as if rolling in itself. Blackness. Void. Still, Willow. Find yourself once more. Manor. So this time the lights are off. Lights on in this. Creaking of woods beneath your feet. Turn around left. Hear guttural growl. Things behind you. Instinctively, look at it. Look down the hallway where the stairs are rising up. See something stepping up on the steps closer and closer. Something is moving towards you. Instinctively, go to move away. Try to escape. Leave. But you look down at your legs and they're shaking. Try to move, you try to activate. Go anyway. Sorry again for the blood, but all I could. You, Willow.
Oh.
Not asleep in this. See the creature slowly begin to round the bend, corner, around. Thing big bend. Canine. Something familiar. Make contact to its eyes. You immediately can tell. These are your eyes. They're into. Awaken.
You definitely say she
Oh, boy.
wakes up in a start that like causes her to jolt up, but then she's like, "Oh fuck!" like her stomach.
I don't know if you guys can
Shit.
tell, but if you hover the token, it says "Where Willow."
Where will
Heck yeah, my
Oh, we
puns came
can't. I
through.
can't.
Yeah,
Aw,
we
Me
can't.
neither.
Edge. All right. Well, it's named Werewolf.
okay.
I love Warbelow.
Wah, wah.
But as is per usual, thank you everybody for coming to play tonight's game of Deathmarch, Strahd.
Heck yeah.
We'll be back next week on the 19th, I believe. The 19th. For our next session, where the party will be able to explore all of Barovia. Not Barovia, Blackie, sorry.
Heck yeah.
Please, I beg. Can there be some punks?
Oh my god.
You keep teasing every time. There's like gonna be a bunch of new NPCs, and there
So-
never is any.
So for clarification, Dag is big, he is fairly tall. His image just shows his neck and head.
When is Dag? Isn't it one of the
There-
sons?
Yes, it's one of the sons.
Yeah.
Furthermore,
Yeah, but he acting like a child.
the two hunters are also big guys. Because they hunt wolves.
That's true.
I guess the younger of the two hunters was pretty cool.
Shakes head.
I don't know.
I got that dog in me.
You
do.
literally have that dog in you. You can keep
Uh,
that dog to yourself.
That's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard, especially on full moons.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get to meet.
Oh no, oh god.
Who?
Oh,
That's
that's a hunk you'll like.
The
Wait, what?
you know, the right hand man of
werewolf?
the Baron.
Oh, okay.
The muscle of the town.
Not as.
But
Creeps the big. I do.
thank you everybody for coming to play. But
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
without further ado,
Thank you for running.
good night. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Next week.
Bye.
Goodbye, chat.
Well, two people.